Alright, this is for you, AJ. Now, the first thing you're going to need is a bow, of course. Arrows to go with your bow. A quiver, which is this thing right here that holds your arrows. Slides into your bow. Usually remove it when you're set up, ready to hunt and wait for a deer. When you're packing your bow around, this carries your arrows. Just slides right in, connects to your bow. The part you'll need on a bow is your string savers, silencers. Keeps you from slapping your cables. Limb savers. Saves the life of your limbs, quiets your limbs down. You want to put everything on your bow to quiet this thing down so deer don't hear you. This is called a stabilizer up front here. It takes the shock off your bow. I got a peep sight put in on my string, which you'll have to have. Of course, your sight with your pins and stuff in it. And that's basically a setup bow. All you really need when you buy a bow, you have a basic bow. You have to put on your string silencers, your stabilizer, throw a scope on it, an arrow rest. You'll have to have a peep for your sight. But you have to mount a sight, and then you have to put a peep in your string. And then your quiver, which holds your arrows. And that's pretty much it. It's basically just a basis of a bow to get you started. You can add a lot of things onto your bow. I've dressed this one up pretty good. It's all ready to go for hunting. So I'm going to take a few shots and going to show you how to shoot this thing now. So pretty much that's basically what you and Tasha are going to need to start out. So Tasha, or Tracker, shut up. I'm trying to talk to AJ and Tasha. Anyway, so this is the basic setup on a bow. Of course, this is a left-hander. You'll have to have a right-handed bow. You know, it all depends on which side you shoot from. But anyway, that's pretty much all you need, except for maybe, you know, it depends if you want to shoot with a glove or what they call a quick release, which has a trigger on it, which hooks to your string, and you draw it back and release it with a trigger like a gun. I shoot with my hand, which you need a shooting glove, and of course, always a leather arm guard. That string hits your arm, man, it'll lance you right open. So you don't want to ever have that to happen. So if you're shooting left-handed, of course, it goes on your right arm. You know, right-handed to go on your left arm because you're drawing this way. But anyway, that's pretty much basically all you need, except for the camo outfit, you know, and some face paint and some good boots and a good hunting knife, of course, for gutting that big buck you're going to get. So anyway, so that's pretty basic, basically what you need on a bow and how to get started and what you're going to have. So let me shut this thing off. I'll get set up and I'll do some shooting and I'll show you how this thing fires. All right? All right, so I've taken my quiver off my bow, pulled my arrows out. I just got some field tips on here because I'm not using broadheads for practicing. So we want to load our arrow. Which is called knocking an arrow. Get her all knocked up. It's ready to go. So I'm going to take a few shots. What you want to do is you want to get your feet about shoulder width. Stand perpendicular, shoulders straight. Keep your wrist up. Take a draw. Take your good aim. And take a shot. And I'll show you how it's done here. Let's see what happens. I haven't shot this year, so I might miss a sumbitch. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Looks pretty good to me. Looks like a heart shot. This baby's right on. Once I get you tuned in with your scope, get you a few shots, it'll shoot the same every time, so. I just might have got lucky on that one. We'll see what happens with this shot here. Just make sure you got your feet good and straight with your body. Take a good draw. Take your time and aim. Number 2. I think I killed him on all 3 shots. First time I've shot this year, AJ. Haven't shot any on my bow at all. Baby's tuned in. As you can see, I'm going to zoom in here a minute, show you my shots. And simple as that, man. Once you shoot once or twice, couple of times, get the feel of it, I'm not going to be able to stop you. All it is practice from there. So let me zoom in and I'll show you my shots. As you can see, trying to get this camera adjusted right. All 3 arrows are right in the target. I got it adjusted at 20 yards. They're going right where they should be. All 3 of them right in the kill zone.